We're probably not going to get that many people in today because it's going down, down, down. Brutal. 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 I got a haircut. I don't know if you guys noticed. I got a haircut because I'm going on a cruise. I'm so excited. I'm debating on whether I want to gamble or not, actually. I'm debating on whether I want to gamble a lot. So I don't know if you guys heard the story, but I haven't the last 2 times I went, because the 3 times ago that I went, I lost and I felt really bad, and I don't want to feel like that again. So I don't know. The last 2 times was chill, but now it's a new year, and it's almost been a year since I've gambled, since I've hit the slot machines. Actually, it's May, so or April, March, April. Yeah, 2 months would be a year. So 10 months. It's been 10 months. I've been sober for 10 months. I haven't hit a slot machine in 10 months. So, BTC, next targets. I don't know if I want to do it or not though. It's like a internal battle. Like, do I want to lose money? But like, I don't want to go in thinking that I'm gonna lose. But that's my problem. And then I lose, and I'm like, I feel bad. I'm like, oh my god, I lost, and I'm not a loser. So I need to take more money out. And that is exactly what happened that 3 times ago. The 3rd time ago. All right, let's see. We got 6 people in here already. Wow, it's pretty good. Silver Days is in the chat. Welcome, Silver Days. Silver for days. Hey, no fighting. Let's see. Stevie says, yo, we need Elon to pump in the next few months. I hope so, because I will be out in the next couple of months. Not because I don't believe in Elon, but because I need capital to actually start buying BTC with. So I will be out in the next 2 months. No more Elon. And I hope, I mean, you know, you want me to get out, because when I get out, it'll pump. Yeah, so nothing's really happened with Elon. We're just still waiting. Hey. Fernando says, what's up, meow? What's up, Fernando? Welcome. Solon. I think that's Sanjeevan. What's up, Solon? Welcome to the beginning of the live stream. Silver Days is here. Silver for Days is here. Jonathan, hello. Welcome to the live stream. So what do I have for you today? I mean, I go live and Bitcoin's capitulating. My cats are fighting. Yeah, wow. Is there anything going up right now? Morpho's up 10%. Not really worth looking into. Picoin's up. Picoin's not doing bad. 18 cents. That's pretty good. From 13 cents to 20 cents. That's actually a monster move over here. Wow. 57% move. Solon says he's going to send a super chat as soon as I stop driving. Yo, no worries, man. No worries. As soon as you stop driving, just let me know what you want me to look at for you. Hey. I gotta get this on Snapchat and send it to my... Like, unbelievable. They're both trying to sleep, and they're both fighting. All right, anyway. Are you doing TA today? Yeah, go ahead and let me know what you want me to look at for you. Let's see. I mean, there's really nothing to look at today. Bitcoin looks like it's going down. So feel free to let me know what you want me to look at for you. I'm just taking a video of my cats because they're like sleeping, but they're fighting. I guess it's cute. Yo, I hope Triple T is good. I haven't seen Triple T in a while. He's probably how's his Pippin doing? Baby Pippin? This is the wrong one. Yeah, it was this one, right? Oh, wow. Yeah, this thing got rugged. Down 86%. Holy, I hope he's doing good, man. Because that's brutal. And then his other coin was Cancer, right? It was a Cancer coin. Oh, yeah, it also rugged. Ouch. That's not good. Yeah, this is why we said be careful. I hope he got out. It's just a casino over there. Monster Attack says, I think Spawn needs to remain over 2035 to remain bullish. Can you look at XRP? Yes. Silver Day says Array Chain. I could take a look at that too. So let's take a look at SPA. We haven't looked at SPA in a while, actually. I haven't been to a SPA in a while too, right? Anyway. Yeah, I mean, SPA, it's still bearish under 2074. And then as far as support goes, you've already broken key support. So I do agree with you. It needs to stay over. It's not bullish because you had a retracement and you got rejected. You already broke 39. That's where it would have been bullish. I'd say 33 is the next stop. So 2033 needs to hold. That is the next area of support. So not financial advice. And then just keep in mind, you on the macro time frame, you could still come up and do a retracement here and then get stuck, make a lower high and come back down and capitulate. So just be careful. And then you said XPR. Man, so you're the guy who always asks for XPR and I always mistake it for XRP. Yeah, we used to look at this coin. Nothing's actually changed with this coin. You still have resistance at 39. You can see that we did come up twice and get rejected from this area. We actually got up to the 0.5 and we got rejected. So as of right now, the critical area of the next major area for XPR is going to be 2018. And then on the macro time frame, let's see if you... So you did respect this area as support over here. So you did respect 2021, the 0.5 as support. So as long as it stays over here, you have another shot at breaking through resistance here at 2038. So you can see you already came up and got rejected again and did a 62% move and came back down, made a lower low. So just be careful with that. Yeah, we're really going down now. Man, that's... What's Uniswap doing? I gotta check Uniswap. Yeah, it's down to 350 again. Hey. You might come back down and retest 280. That might be in play. Silver Day says Array Chain. What's that? Array? Oh, wow. What a massive move. But, I mean, you're down like 90%. But it did a 200% move. That's really good. Wow. You were extremely oversold too. So congratulations on this move. You can see that on the shorter time frame, it did hit resistance at 70 cents. And now you're still bearish. So the same thing can happen with XPR, where you come up and you retest resistance. Actually, sorry, not XPR. It was other coin. With SPA, you could still come up and tag the 236 like you did here, which this was a massive move, right? You had almost a 200% pump, and then you got rejected, and you're now getting sent back down. I'd say first area that it does need to clear for array chain is going to be 70 cents. Once that breaks, then we can start looking at a possible reversal. But right now, I mean, you're just stuck in this horrible downtrend. So there's really nothing to look at. It's just straight up gambling. Thanks. You're welcome. Jonathan says, hopefully either silver or crypto goes up either way. Once I make profits, I'm going to put it into the other. Silver, huh? Let's see what is silver. Let's see how silver is doing. Yeah, you're still retesting macro support at $69 to $85. So keep in mind, next area of support for silver is going to be $58.39. So as long as you, I don't know, maybe you might be creating some sort of temporary short-term bear flag, which does take you back up to $85, but you already got that. So hopefully you break out and you invalidate this bear flag and you go back to 124. But if you don't, then on the downside, $58 is the next area of support. Silver Day says Canton Network, CC. Yeah, this thing's very bullish. I mean, our next target is still live right now for 37 cents. So you're still over critical support. So next target on the upside is 37 cents for Canton. And yeah, that's pretty good. I hope you get a breakout. It's crazy. We were getting 40 people in here, and now we're getting like 10 people in here. It's because, I don't know, maybe people are getting off work actually, so I'll give it some time. But it's just crazy how fast it turns bearish again. Jonathan says, can you look at Banker Coin? Yeah, Banker needs to get back over. Banker absolutely needs to get back over 305. If it doesn't, then you're actually breaking down. You're probably going to get a bigger capitulation down. Yeah, you would probably go back down to 3038 before we determine where the next target is. But the good thing is, I mean, you did break below support, but if this candle can now close back into this area, then you have a shot at a reversal. But you can see if it doesn't hold, based on what I drew last time, that is in play. You are going to come back down, and 38 is going to be the next target. So just be careful with Banker Coin. I mean, this had a monster run too. Yeah, it almost did a 10x, man, from the low. You bought Banker Coin, and then it did a 10x. So that's a pretty big move. Hey. Man, my cat is going crazy right now. He's running all over the place right now. Yeah, there's really nothing to look at. I guess Morpho. What's this? I mean, is it... Oops. Is it... That's funny. I was looking at a house. I was looking at a house in Florida. And my copy and paste was that. That's crazy. Yeah, I need to get out of here, man. Yeah. Let's move. Let's move. Yeah, Morpho. Man, it looks like it wants to have a breakout right now. If it actually breaks $1.52, which you're actually respecting this area of resistance, then you're probably going to invalidate this downtrend that's been forming. But you do have to break out though, and I'd say the next target would be $2.23. But I mean, if this thing's going to run, then $4 and $11 are in play. That would be a huge leg up. You're looking at a 600% move just off of that. It's crazy. I guess we can make a Bitcoin video. Yeah, we can make a Bitcoin video. Taking a look at Bitcoin on the live stream. So my guess is that right now we are going to create some sort of bullish divergence. And typically what that means is that I think, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just saying what I think is going to happen is we might be in for a deeper correction. I don't know where it's going to land because on the weekly, the next target, on the weekly, the 200 moving day average, which we'll look later in this video, is going to be around $58,000. So maybe we do come down there, make a lower high, make a lower low on the price action. And then on the RSI, you actually create a higher low. And that obviously signifies a bullish divergence forming. And then we break out of here for a bigger move up. But I mean, really, what I really wanted to see here is breaking through this area of resistance, which unfortunately we did not. So we have resistance between 67 and 72. You've already came back up twice here and you got rejected both times. Typically, price should stay in here, but you can see you're breaking below this this channel right now and this purple box that we have drawn. So what I really wanted to see is it was good because you were getting consolidation and it was just a matter of time before we turned bullish again and got some sort of breakout to 81,000. But the problem is you're breaking down and you're breaking down a lot faster than expected. So that's why I think you might be creating some sort of bullish divergence, at least temporarily, which will, in my opinion, give us some sort of relief rally on altcoins. After we do have this bigger capitulation, maybe we stop at 58,000, maybe we go a little bit lower. I'm not really too sure. But these are the targets on the downside. It's 58,000 and 60,000. Now, in terms of the weekly time frame, you can see that the 200-day moving average does show 58,369, with the next macro area support being at 43. Now, I don't necessarily think we're going to go straight down to 43, given that we are in a bear market and we are bearish. I think that we might come down and retest this area of support here and the 200-day moving average and get some sort of major relief, which hopefully moves up altcoins too. That's my guess because, I mean, alts are completely dead right now. And Bitcoin is having these really big corrections. So hopefully we get a pocket in the market where we do at least have the opportunity to sell altcoins that we have that, and we don't want to sell the lows, right? But eventually, we do come back up, and depending on how high we go, we'll get that next capitulation to 43. I do think that Bitcoin is going to probably hit 43 at some point in the bear market, if not lower. But obviously, we'll talk about that in the future. Now, removing the moving average and looking at the Gaussian channel, we haven't printed red just yet on the Gaussian channel. The reason why we have these day indicators is because typically once we do break into this channel, it takes around 140 to 175 days of bouncing around and consolidating in the channel before we do get that major capitulation. So this is just showing you that we haven't gotten that yet. Although we have broken into the channel and below it, we haven't gotten that. I mean, technically this is I guess you could say this is the capitulation, but you can see we capitulated here and we're still green for a little while before we had the next leg down. So once we do start printing red on the Gaussian channel on the BTC chart on the weekly, then we can kind of remove these day indicators and then kind of see, okay, well, how long does Bitcoin stay in the red channel, historically speaking, so that for people like me that are trying to dollar cost average and buy Bitcoin at the cheapest possible price, which again, the cheapest possible price does coincide with this channel. You can see it based off history. It just gives me a better idea of, okay, well, this would be a good time to start buying Bitcoin so that I can get in for as cheap as possible. So obviously we'll mark that, and then we'll kind of see how long it lasts, and then when the bull market is, and what my targets are going to be at that point. So I don't know if you guys keep up with the channel or join the live streams, but I unfortunately got into alts, and although the first cycle I got in was 2018, 19, 20, 21, I did pretty good in alts, but unfortunately, as you guys probably already know, this time we did not get any sort of altcoin season. So I never want to do that again. I know Bitcoin's going to go up. I know that even if I buy one Bitcoin right now at 67,000, I know that at least in the next couple of years, it's going to be 67,000 or more, because it's done that historically, and we know that, and that's a fact based on the chart. Now it could do something different in the future, which again, it very well might, but at least, I don't want to, at least I know that. And it's a pretty solid chart, and it's pretty solid analysis in my opinion. So, if you use your own two eyes, you can kind of see that it does do that every single time. So that's why I want to do that. So anyway, with that being said, just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. If you like this content, please make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below, where do you think Bitcoin is headed, and how low do you think Bitcoin's going to go in this bear market? Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Damn, I was talking for so long. I don't even know how long that video was, but yo, that's pretty good. That was a pretty good long video, man. Floofin, welcome, Floofin. Welcome. One big shakeout before the ascend. Let's go. Dude, if that happens, maybe I'll buy Uniswap. I will be amazed if BTC gets into the low 40s. I mean, watch it does that like right now in the live stream. Dude, it's so bearish. We literally, like, during this pump is crazy, guys. Like, for the people that, for you guys that are constantly here, for this move up, man, we had 40 people. We had 40 to 50 people in the chat, and it's just crazy that now we have like we're struggling to get more than 10 people. Yeah, we got 11 people, peaking at 11. So it's just so bearish. This is so bearish. Unfortunately, it's not good for the channel. Gobsmacked. I read that. Yeah, BTC to the moon. We have 9 votes in. We got 56% of the chat is bullish. So the bulls are back, even though the price action doesn't reflect. We got 44% of the chat is bearish. So that's not good. Hey, buddy. Oh, I think my cat wants to jump up here. Hey, come on. Come on, buddy. Go on. Look, it's warm. Look. Oh, wow. Look at this. What a warm pad over here. You don't want to come sit up here? Let's see. Yeah, there's really nothing else to talk about. So, you guys got any coins? Let me know. 7 days. I hope Triple T is going. I hope Triple T is doing pretty good. Gabriel says, do you ever listen to people like Tom Lee, Kathy Woods, and Ron Paul? Raw Paul. I said Ron Paul. Raw Paul. Wow. Do you think their insights are BS? I don't. I don't listen to them, and I really can't comment on their, their insights, because I don't listen to other people. So I use my own analysis. Yeah, I use my own analysis. So Someone just started following me on Instagram. It's probably one of you guys. Yeah, it's probably one of you guys. Let's see. Yeah, all three aren't worth listening to. Alt season starting any day now. Yeah, what's up, Aloe? Welcome to the live stream, Aloe. Damn, Pippin's going down too, so I hope Triple T's doing good, man. Yeah, dude, it's breaking down. That's not good. Hey, buddy. What's going on? I have a bunch of stuff I need to shred. Should be fun. In my opinion, Aloe. Oh, you guys think alt season's gonna start any day, huh? I hope so. Oh my god, what is this? What is he doing? It's hacking. Alright, let's see. Yo, Aloe, you want to buy Uniswap with me? Oh, man. Wait, did I make money here? 95? No, I did not. Yeah, look at that. I bought BTC to make, I'm going to show you my trade history for Bitcoin. That's pretty funny. Nah, we're trying to speak into it. We're trying to speak it into existence. You really think that's how it works? I guess you can capitalize on the fact that since nobody knows how it works, you can say that. I'll buy it. Heck yeah, let's, it's better than not saying anything at all, that's for sure. So yeah, let's get some altcoin. Let's get some alt action up in here. That's going to increase the channel revenue for sure. But not with Bitcoin going down. Gabriel says, I use Wealth Simple here in Canada to buy crypto. I find it hard to follow prices between USD and Canadian. Is there an easy way to use TradingView to view between currencies? I mean, wouldn't you just do BTC CAD? Yeah, why don't you just do BTC Canadian? Or like whatever coin you have, Pippin CAD. No, I guess there's no Canadian. Canadian futures. Oh my gosh. Wow, we're going really down now. Wow, we just broke. Yeah, man, we're about to get some sort of when is the When is the solar eclipse? When is the solar eclipse? It's on. Oh, it's today. Oh, pack your bags. We're going to go down. That's why we're going down. It's because of the solar eclipse. I think there's an indicator. Solar eclipse. Oh, damn it. Okay. Oh, damn it. Oh, dang it. That's going to be me at the casino. Oh, dang it. Solar eclipse. Yeah, see, look at that. Oh my gosh, man, look at this. Green, we go up. Red, we go down. Green, we go up. Red, we're probably going to go down until January 2027, man. That's the time to buy. Yo, look at this, man. That's like, what a perfect depiction. And it's simplified for us. How nice is that? Yeah, so solar is green. Lunar is maroon. So we're actually in a lunar cycle right now. Wow. Yo, that's crazy. Imagine doing imagine actually I wonder why it doesn't go back that long. But imagine if I actually include that in my TA. Dude, so many people will be like, what is this guy talking about? It's fine though. I can always use that. I don't care. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh man, we're going down. What does anybody know what news came out that's like, is there another war or something? Solar eclipse. Alts might be dead. Oh, they're super dead. No, I thought we're getting alt season. It's over. Revo Stee, as Alo likes to say. Solar eclipse. Iran news today. What the hell? What the hell did Iran do now? Iran news today. Him. Trump administration live updates. DHS shut down Iran nuclear talks. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. There's both a solar and lunar eclipse happening soon. I don't need any more brain damage, man. Hey, man, the chart doesn't lie. Why do people think eclipse have anything to do with trading? It's just an indicator to jump on there, man. I have no I have no idea, but it's definitely it's good for content. Because see, that's the thing. People like say indefinitely. It's actually indefinitely the truth, but it's just like it lacks empirical data. So as long as you and I know that we're just looking at that from the outside in, then we know that we're not actually serious about like letting the lunar cycle control our trades. But it's definitely cool to and solar cycles to control our trades. But it is interesting. I mean, it is interesting to see the the direction and everything. Shadowfrost says, why do people... Oh, I already read that. Shadowfrost, astrology does have something to do with market movement. Maybe. Shadowfrost says, good evening. Is Banker a good buy? I'm thinking it's a good token and it's on Coinbase. Well, Sanjeevan, they just added it. They just added the coin to they just added the coin to Coinbase, right? So typically after they add it, the coin goes down. It's the Coinbase rug pull that they do. So just be careful. I mean, yeah, they added it, but also just keep in mind they added it after it pumped up ridiculously high. So you might get one more pump up just to trap everybody in. So maybe you get into a short-term trade and then you definitely have to sell to make profit. But I do think at some point, if this thing doesn't run and have a monster cycle, you are gonna come back down. Just like everything, every time that Coinbase lists a coin, they list it at the top. So be careful. What a good cat, just chilling with me. Look at his tail. Look at how white and fluffy his tail is. Good boy. That's a good boy. Ah. Yeah, just be careful with just be careful. What's the price you think it'll go to? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a fair question. So Sanjeevan, I think that because you broke below 3052, which was critical support, you're probably going to come back down and retest. I want to say the next macro area support for Banker Coin is 303. So that's the next area support. And then I guess if you do get a breakout, you have resistance overhead at between 59 and 68. And then also 85. So you have a lot of resistance. So that's what I'm saying. You could still come up to either of these points and then make a lower high and validate a downtrend forming. So it did just get listed on Coinbase, so you might get some sort of bounce. But you have a lot of resistance to break. And that's a must, given that you do get that you do actually get some sort of continuation. So you have a lot of area of resistance to break. Are we getting subscribers? Let's see. We got like, yeah, we're getting very little people in here. That's not good. Floofin says 0. Yeah, I just say be careful with the coin, man. The whole market is in a downtrend, stocks, crypto, etc. Too much uncertainty going on. That is true. Way too much uncertainty. Way too much uncertainty. We got 89.30. Subs haven't really moved since February 8th. Yeah. So it's been 10 days. We've been just like hovering around 89.30. So really, I'm hoping we get one big pump so that my subs can start going up. Like, that's what I'm hoping for. So I could finally break 9,000. The goal this year, because it's a bear market, the goal this year is getting to 12,000 subscribers. So that's my goal. We'll see if it happens. Oh, the cat's meowing outside, but I can't open the door. Silver Day says follow Meow on X. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna continue with my X actually. So my membership's ending, and I think I'm gonna get rid of my X because I don't want to pay for it. And I didn't. Unfortunately, it's been a year, and the monetization on it is so hard. So I need to reallocate my time. Because it definitely takes time to post on X. So mostly Instagram and TikTok are going to be where I'll be posting. Maybe, eventually also only Instagram, and I don't know about TikTok too. Maybe TikTok, maybe not Instagram, sorry, maybe TikTok, but we'll see. People don't realize how bad tech is performing. I'm still waiting for the NVIDIA drop. When is NVIDIA going to take the entire market down with it? NVIDIA. Man, dude, how is this still going? What a strong stock. Yo, I don't know how this is still going. Moving averages are flattening though, so yeah, moving averages are flattening, so you might get it. You might be in for a big move. You might come back down to 172. Imagine breaking below. Oh my gosh, yeah. I still put Nvidia at 69 to 104, so I know people think I'm crazy for saying that, but I don't care. I'm entitled to my opinion. Bam. Done. Swear YouTube is like crashed. I've been having issues the last hour. Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe that's why we're not getting that many people. Yeah, YouTube glitches right now. Yeah, it is glitching because I'm trying to go on YouTube right now and check my subscribers. And it gave me like problems getting in. Like when I try to go on my YouTube right now, it's like not even loading. So if I was a gambling man, I would be shorting Nvidia right now. Stream is good, but the YouTube main page is glitching. Yeah, it is because it gave me a hard time to get to my subscriber count. So earnings are next week, I think. Are they? Let's see. February 26th. You are correct, sir. February 26th is next Thursday. Yes. Earnings are next Thursday, so expect a major capitulation. Oh, when are Disney's earnings? Let's see. I know you guys don't like Disney. That's fine. But I'm looking at it for me, so don't judge me. Let's see. Oh, their earnings are far out. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at how much money that is. Dude, how much, like, do you realize how much money that is? $25 billion? Imagine managing $25 billion. How stressful that would be. Let's see. Earnings. It is May. Yeah, this thing's gonna have a parabolic run. Hey, you guys made fun of me for Intel. You guys literally made fun of me for Intel. And look at what Intel did. So look at this. Oh my gosh. It's actually gonna go back up to $68. So you guys made fun of me literally for Intel. You guys said, well, what do I know, right? But look at this. What a monster move. I mean, it's not even a monster move, actually, 200% move, but still, it's pretty good. So now I'm saying Disney. Disney's probably going to go back up to, yeah, 92%. Ugh. Just 92%. That's crazy. I'm getting ready to sell my house to buy BTC when with the equity. Foofin, are you actually serious, or are you trolling? I want to buy a house. I'm looking at a house right now in Florida. I really want to buy it. Very small. My mortgage would be $2,107. That's worst case scenario. That's not even getting a getting a deal on it. Wait, hold on. Hold on, guys. There might be a cat fight. Hey. Yeah. You wanna come over? Oh, you can't come over here. Never mind. The white cat is like right there, like trying to eat. Not the punk cat, the other cat. Yeah. That's crazy. Wow. There's always something happening outside over here. And we gotta shred all this stuff. Yeah, if I had a lot of money, I would definitely be buying Disney right now. Yeah, same with not with Intel anymore. Intel was back here. Wow, our targets actually got hit though. You actually had a 786 retracement, man. This thing's going back up to $68. And if it actually goes into price discovery, you're looking at $158 for Intel. So let me check Carnival. Definitely not buying Carnival, but yeah, definitely not. But what about Boeing? Yeah, Boeing looks very similar to Disney. Man, I can't believe Boeing came all the way down to $89 when all the planes were falling out of the sky. Man. Do they pay dividends or no? Does anybody know if Boeing pays dividends? Maybe I can check. Oops. VHF. Flufin. I have a place here in Texas if you need one just in case. Cat fight. At this price, I could have well over 2 whole BTC. Dude, your house only costs $100. Where do you live that your house only costs $120,000? What? Appreciate you, Days, but I gotta stay in Canada for now. Can you do DRBTA? Yes. I bought that Boeing low and sold it a few months later for a quick 30%. That's good. Smart. What a good trade. 30% is a lot of money. Are we getting any subscribers? Any subscribers? No subscribers. Damn. I can't wait to I can't wait to have the next bull run and just have a bunch of subscribers. Hopefully YouTube will reward me by giving me a lot more viewers. Or like pushing my page, if that makes sense. Damn, he's house shaming, loose cannon. What? I said, yo, his house. He said he has a house for $128,000 or $120,000. How's that possible? Like, what? That's crazy. You do realize that I can't buy anything around me for less than $800,000, man. $800,000. Do you know how much money you have to make to? I actually did the math. In order for me to buy a house where I am, I need to make $240,000 a year. And how am I supposed to do that if y'all aren't freaking subscribing? Can you look at DRB? What is that? Digibyte? No, DRB. What's DRB? Digimon Rabbit? Oh, this is a complete gamble, man. I'm not going to look at this. Good luck, though. Good luck, Jonathan. There is no TA on a coin that is this low, man. Oh, debt relief bot. Never mind. Wrong one. Yeah, so DRB. Yeah, you got stuck at resistance. So for DRB, looks like you've established a low here. I mean, it almost kind of triple topped here, but technically, so far so good. You do need to break out of this downtrend. Sorry, you need to break out of this area of resistance. Once that breaks 301 and then to the moon for DRB. I mean, once you break out, you're looking at 2025 being in play. So that's a That's a monster move. 2 zeros 25 is like a 28x from the current price. So I hope it works out for you. I still owe 94 CAD, but if I sold the house, it would probably sell for like 300 and 350. Okay. So you would get so you would only get a certain amount of money. Got it. Silver Day says you can get 2 houses here for 200K, South Texas on the water. Yeah, unfortunately for me, Texas is out of the picture. It would be Florida. Beautiful, sunny Florida. Yo, let's go. Ask and you shall receive. Let's get 69. Let's get 69 more subscribers, and I will take a look at everyone's coins, and I will light candles for each coin and pray to the candle gods to pump your guys' coins. I don't know. There's probably something like that out there. Candle services or something. Let's see. Man, what a gamble it would be to buy Uniswap right now. I'd walk away with around 200 to 260 Canadian dollars. So you can buy way more than 2 Bitcoin with that, right? Oh, I guess the Bitcoin CAD is 91. So yeah, you're right. You could buy 2 Bitcoin with that. Krista says, I bought my house in 2020, 128,000, 3-bed, 2-bath, split level with a garage and in-ground pool, $635 mortgage. Yo, you don't even have to work for a $635 mortgage. What? Your mortgage is $635. You know how crazy that is? You don't even have to work. You could just DoorDash for a week and then you cover your mortgage, man. That's crazy. We're looking at a house right now in Florida. Worst case, like the highest amount it'll be. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. It's relatively small though, but everything's renovated, so everything's brand new. And it's my mortgage. So the most exposure with PMI, and that's assuming because I could get a VA loan. So let's just assume I don't get a VA loan. Let's just assume that I'm paying first-time homeowners. I put down 3.5%. Worst case scenario, my mortgage would be $2,107. Like that's basically just a couple hundred more dollars, just a little bit more than what I'm paying right now for rent. So why wouldn't I move to a state I want to be in that's cheaper, that might get rid of their property tax bills for primary home users or whatever, as long as it's your primary home and you're not renting it. But why wouldn't I do that? And it's at a 6% interest rate, which that's worst case scenario. I think I'll get a better rate. But $2,000 is still a lot. I wish it could be a lot less, but I'm just saying that's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, it'll be like $1,700 a month. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, all I need to make is $1,700 a month. In a worst case scenario, at least I'll have at least I know my mortgage and my ground zero is like $1,700. No HOA, no extra fees. I know at least my exposure is $1,700. So like worst case scenario, that's still a part-time job, right? I always think of like the worst case scenarios, so I'm like just prepared for it. But I can do that now. We could also buy another house and have a neck breaking mortgage, and then something happens or whatever, the economy goes to crap, and just worst case scenario happens, and how am I supposed to come up with like a $5,000, $4,000 mortgage? I don't ever want to put myself in that situation, which is why I really want to move. You know, if I can't change, well, I can change. I just have to change like my location, you know. Anyway, when rates were under 3%. Should have bought in 2020 when rates were under 3%. Yeah, I didn't even know. Like, I wasn't even married, so I wasn't even thinking about it. I wasn't even thinking about a house back then because I wasn't married. But now it's a little bit different. Could you imagine if I sell the house and BTC goes to 40K? That'd be crazy. Well, I hope you would buy at 40K. I hope if you actually do it, you like, you buy it at the cheapest possible point. Yeah, my mortgage is $585 Canadian a month. Oh my gosh, man. That's insane. My current interest rate is 2.49%. Bro, can I have that? I want a 2.49% interest rate. Mine is 2.5. We got extremely lucky. The seller was almost in full closure because her husband died. Oh, that's pretty sad. Damn. That's unfortunate. Absolutely, I would buy. Yeah, 2.5%. That's really good. I think it's also like interest rate, man. I mean, luckily the house is like around 287 right now. So it's not like I'm not going to spend all 30 years paying it off, because that's, even then at 6%, you're like triple paying the bank. I don't want to give all that money to the bank. That's crazy. Let's see. Are we getting any more subscribers, or is the house talk I guess the house talk the house talk is truly going to be a bottom signal. We're going to start blasting up from here. So it's almost full closure. Yeah. Oh, how long have we been live? Wow, we've been live for almost an hour now. Oh my gosh. We've been live for almost an hour now. Wow, and we got 1 subscriber, so let's go. Thank you for the 1 subscriber. Yeah, BTC looks like it wants to fall off the table right now, so don't shoot the messenger, but it just looks like that based off of the structure. Looks very, very, very bearish right now. But yeah, anybody in Florida? Does anybody else live in Florida? I know a couple people live in Florida, and they said that they loved it. I think Free Lightning lives in Florida, but he's not here, so can't really ask him about it. Yeah, there was something wrong with YouTube because we didn't get that many viewers, and I just feel like it's because YouTube is down. Like even right now, I'm trying to go on YouTube. Like I'm trying to put it in my browser, YouTube, and it's not taking me to the home page. Oh, I guess it took me now. Wow. Watch, we start getting a ton of viewers now. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, we've been live for about an hour. It's been nice, but I think I think we're gonna call it here. Very uneventful night, but it's okay. We got to chill and relax for an hour, which is fine. You know, it's not always gonna be going up, so you know we understand that. Yeah, so I think we're gonna call it here. Hopefully YouTube will get their crop together for next live stream. I'm just joking, but yeah, maybe we can get more viewers next live stream, which would be nice. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all my opinion, and this is all just for entertainment purposes. Just remember, you know, this is. Oh yeah, just remember this is okay. I forgot my outro. That's how slow it is right now. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all the members, all the subscribers, all the super chats. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I greatly appreciate that. We will be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have a great day. Have a great night. And I hope our coins go up. And we'll just kind of monitor all these coins on tomorrow's live stream. So